Your business bank account could be empty on Monday. How could that happen? It's not by writing checks. It's not by having too much expenses. It's because of fraud, wire fraud. According to the FBI, which we deal with all the time, business email compromise takes $3 billion from small businesses each year. This is not like big tech companies like Amazon being hacked. This is a small local business, contractors, law firms, service businesses. You go into maybe do some transfers, maybe you go in to check your payroll and it's empty, completely zeroed out. And it happened because somebody got into your email, not because somebody broke into your bank, which is easy, which is hard to do. Somebody getting banking access, logins, you have two-factor authentication. That's hard to do. All they need to do is get into your email. Now, if it's stolen that way, you're not going to get it back from the bank. Your insurance may not cover it unless you have the right kind of coverage. So here's the thing. You have to understand how this happens. Give you an example. Let's say somebody steals your credit card, right? And they use your credit card to buy a TV or to go on vacation. Well, you have limit on liability. Federal law limits your liability to $50. You get your money back. But if somebody hacks into your email and tricks your bookkeeper or tricks your bank into wiring, let's say $100,000 to a fake vendor, you're out of luck, right? The Federal Reserve UCC Article 4A does not protect you in that case. The bank has zero obligation to fix it. The bank's not going to save you. Once that wire hits offshore, it's gone. Hackers don't break into your bank because that's hard to do. They break into your email. They'll actually get into your email and watch your messaging for months. And they'll see who a major vendor is. They'll see who a major supplier is. And then what they'll do is they'll register a website that's similar to that. Let's say if you have a company called XYZ Painting that you send money to every month, they'll register a website called XYZ Paintings or XYZ Painters, something similar. And then they'll kind of slide into that email and send updated wire instructions, or they'll change the way that you send them money so it goes to them. And they'll even use the same names, they'll use the same context, they'll refer to other emails. Hey, remember we talked about this last week? Do this differently. So you'll believe it. It happens quite a bit in real estate with escrow and title companies because they're transferring large amounts of money. But it can happen with any business. It happened to a city in Texas a couple weeks ago where a city employee was emailed saying, hey, remember that money for building that new bridge? Send it to this wire instructions. So your company probably has firewalls and antivirus, but human deception is something that you can't have software for. It can't detect a real human being typing an email from an authentic vendor account. So what do? Well, a few things. Obviously, train your staff to make sure you verify things. Number two, make sure that if you're sending a large amount of money, send a test transaction. Send $10 and then verify with the recipient by calling the phone number that you actually know is theirs. Not a phone number in an email, because they'll even get other phone numbers that will give them contact information. Use the actual phone number you know is true. Make sure they got the $10 or $100, whatever you send them, and then send the larger amount. Number three, make sure that you have certain types of insurance that may cover this. Cyber liability policy may have explicit social engineering and fraudulent instruction endorsements. Verify that the policy you're getting covers both wire fraud and funds transfer fraud. Make sure that the policy includes digital forensics to prove how the breach occurred. Bottom line is, this is one of the biggest risks for a business, and it could be a game changer. If you wire, six figures or, an amount that could represent a year's worth of income, net income, that could put your business success future at risk.